Welcome to episode 1 of season 6 of the player career mode. Apologies for no video yesterday. I'm unwell, etc. Have been for a few days. You're already aware. It just caught up to me again. So we are starting the new season. Now, as I record this, the thumbnail for season 6 hasn't yet been made. I'm still waiting on it. So there will still be Salzburg themed shirts and badges, etc. on this thumbnail. So you won't know yet, unless you've gone and checked the straw poll, where I'm headed. I know where I'm headed. Live chat and YouTube live chat know where we're headed. And I can tell you in a moment. You've probably put 2 and 2 together already. What I would like you to do, though, is tell me where you think we should have our target club for Season 7. Get those suggestions in now. This year, whilst we were at Salzburg, we had our target club set, of course, at Leipzig, because that's the most obvious step from Salzburg to Leipzig within the Red Bull family. We didn't do enough to earn a contract at Rasenballsport Leipzig, so we are not moving to that Bundesliga club. There was an option to move to a Bundesliga club, however. Fulham, Brighton, Monaco, Wolfsburg, Sevilla, not Punjab FC, but I'm glad you enjoyed the bonus video. Wolves, not Almeria, not Atalanta, not Bologna, Real Sociedad, not Torino were the options. As you were very much, well, actually we did do Atalanta. So Fulham, Brighton, Monaco, Wolfsburg, Sevilla, Wolves, Atalanta, Sociedad were the options for you for this move into Season 6. Obviously, if you're not watching this as the video goes out, and it's been a couple of days, it'll be spoiled for you because I should have updated the thumbnail by now. But for those of you here live, or at least in the opening few hours of this episode going up, you don't yet know. Now, some options had European football, some options don't have European football. Some have me be first choice, some have me be maybe having to battle someone similarly rated. But the results show that we are headed to Spain. We could have headed to either club in Spain. Sevilla and Sociedad both at the top of the group, but it is Real Sociedad, or as the YouTube automatic subtitles occasionally like to call them, Real Sociedad. Read into that as much as you want. Are the club that we will be headed to at the end of this 5th season into Season 6. We are headed to Spain. It's time for La Liga. We've not played in Spain before, so we will need to add extra competitions to the spreadsheet. But option 11 of 12 for £102,000 a week, might we add. We are headed to Real Sociedad. Get your suntan out, me especially. We're headed to sunny Spain. Vamos! We've got some good teammates at Real Sociedad. It was the strongest squad, certainly. Your new number 9 at Real Sociedad in the north of Spain is me. I'll need to change my boots to suit our new home kit, which is actually quite nice. That Sociedad home kit is actually really appealing. To refresh your memory, my teammates here are pretty damned good. And also 85 rated Nico Jackson is my direct rival for a first team spot. We believe they play a 4-3-3. Bremer at 87 is the highest rated player. Then Ramiro at 86 in goal, Pariso at 86 at left back, Kubo at 86 on the right hand side, 85 rated Arsene Zakarian on the left, 85 Loidis and Zubamendi in the midfield as well. It's a very, very good side. Tom Lamar, Hermoso, Tomiyasu, Curtis Jones, Edgar. It's a genuinely very good team. Now, I'll buy some Beats headphones, even though I'm supposedly an ambassador. I can meet with my former teammates. Apparently I missed the diversity campaign. Apologies for that. Please don't sue me. What do I need to do to maintain my contract here? Well, I could take a wage cut. To maintain my wage and my contract, I need to get 18 goals from inside the box as well, 3 headed passes and 1 headed goal, as well as starting in 31% of games. That shouldn't be a problem. Currently, Leipzig are the target club. That, of course, is open to change, unless you want it to still be Leipzig, by all means. And certainly a lot easier to achieve Leipzig as a target club this year than it was last year. But no recommendations from my agent as of yet, because we haven't done anything yet. We haven't moved anywhere. Right, I'm going to go and change my boots, update the spreadsheet, and then we can start playing games. New boots acquired. The Nike Superfly Elite Kylian Mbappe versions are what we've decided to go with. A couple of shades of blue in there that mirror-ish the couple of shades of blue in the Sociedad home kit. And then a flash of yellow with the tick for the obvious reason that we're in Spain, who primarily you associate, or at least I associate, with the colour yellow. Their international kit is red, but I associate yellow with the colour of Spain, with the flag. So that's what we'll go for. The new number 9 here. I don't believe there's a number clash with anyone. Just double check quickly. Let's have a look. No, I am the only number 9. Lovely. Very, very good indeed. So, what will my first game be as a Real Sociedad player? We need to wait for the first pre-season game, of course. The league games will come in due course. We need to get ourselves into the starting lineup, as ever. We don't just walk into a starting lineup, especially when there is an equally rated player available for the manager as well. It's quite a difficult pre-season tournament, actually. Aston Villa, Tottenham and Inter Milan is probably the most difficult pre-season we'll have faced so far. Then our first game as a fully fledged Real Sociedad player will be away from home against Deportivo Alaves, before we then have Valencia and Almeria. The first one against the big boys is Atleti in October, and then Barcelona away in the same month. We don't play Real. We've got Sevilla there, who are another side, obviously, that were in for us. We don't play Real until January. We play Real Madrid in January, and then we play, presumably, Real Madrid in May as well. Our last game of the season is at the Santiago Bernabeu. So that is going to be worth waiting for, isn't it? Well then. Do I train? Yeah, why not? Might as well train. Get our managerial favour up a little bit. Give ourselves a bit of a helping hand. Kind of given up with the whole, oh, I need to fully earn it, because sometimes it just screws you over anyway. So, bollocks to it. Let's just train. So, match day 1 for me. Coming on at striker at 0-0 in the 63rd minute to the 2nd. Let's see, formation-wise, that looks like a 4-3-3, as we presumed. Ramiro, Tomiyasu, Bremer, Edgar, Parisi at left-back. Tomar Lamar on for Loyadis. Torrientes and Curtis Jones. Then Kubo on the right. Zakarian on the left. And me up top. Bruno Fernandes playing for Aston Villa. Who else can we see there? Kingsley Coman. Moussa Diaby still there. Matthijs de Ligt. Emi Martinez still in goal. Game 1. Not official debut, but unofficial debut. My first ever outing for Real Sociedad. Let's update the spreadsheet. In a friendly against Aston Villa. The 224th game of my career. As we're on our way in, let me also say thank you to Ayush Rai, to Lexace, apologies for butchering that, I'm sure I have, and to Kaufman as well for your support in the comment section. I appreciate that very much. 1 pass, 1 shot on target, 6.5 rating needed. That should be pretty straightforward, I'd like to think, even though we are up against a decent opponent with a very good goalkeeper and arguably an even better centre-back with Matthijs de Ligt. But we should be able to get ourselves into the starting lineup within a couple of games here, hopefully. Despite having Tottenham next and then Inter Milan after that. Let's see what this Real Sociedad side are all about. Oh, Emi! Martinez with a very good save. We nearly scored the first goal of the game within moments. Camelo. Kingsley Coman. Camelo again. Might be Cameo. I'm not sure what his nationality. Kingsley Coman. Around the corner to Meyer. Meyer down the line. Coman's still with him. He's gone for the cross. It's headed by... Well, Tamar Lamar went up for it. Missed it. Falls to Moussa Diaby, who sweeps home. I nearly scored. They did. Moussa Diaby makes it Aston Villa 1, Real Sociedad 0. Kingsley Coman into Camelo. Back to Bagard again. Aston Villa, the better side. Despite the first chance going our way, it has been kind of all Aston Villa since. And it's all about Moussa Diaby, apparently, because he's just added a second for the Villains. It's fine. It's pre-season. Don't worry about it. With the ball forward, and Kesler Hayden with a delivery away by Tomiyasu. And again by Lamar, hopefully. I'll call for it here. I'll get it. Look down the line. Find the teammate. Zakarian. I'm here in support. It's got Lamar. Zakarian. Curtis Jones. Zakarian. Me. Little ball back to him. Little ball back to me. Ball inside. Matthijs de Ligt in the way. It's going to fall free. And why not from here? Travelling at pace as well with good curve. But Emi Martinez right behind it. Corner for Villa. Oyarzabal has come on for Parisi. I presume Oyarzabal isn't playing at left back right now. And that came off Curtis Jones. Will be another corner. Crisene on for Bogard for Aston Villa. Not been a great debut. But if I can get my match rating, then I will get all 3 objectives. And we might even be in the starting lineup for the next friendly. Or at least close to. And he's shrugged off one challenge. He's got Takefusa Kubo there, but Meyer intercepts. And that'll be a 2-0 Aston Villa scoreline. It's not great, but we weren't terrible. It's just that Moussa Diaby was better than everybody else. Annoyingly, it gave me a 6.4. Oh no, it didn't. It actually gave me my 6.5. Okay, well in the pop-up that comes up at the end of the game, it said 6.4. I'm glad it gave me my 6.5. It means that we're very, very close to being in the starting lineup against Spurs. I don't feel like I did enough in that game to warrant training and artificially getting myself into the starting lineup. I think I should earn it. So we'll be coming on in the next game again at striker. Actually 1-0 up here through Zakarian on that left-hand side. Again coming on for Artur Cabral. So it doesn't look like Nico Jackson is anywhere near the starting lineup for some reason. Playing for them, Harwood Bellis, Shillo, Patreon player. Bissouma, Gavi, Mikel Merino is a good midfield 3. Was Mikel Merino at Real Sociedad? Mano Solomon and Tammy Abraham in the front line, but it's not a full-strength side for them. It's not a full-strength side for us, but we've got the lead to start. At striker again. Ooh, fully dark blue away kit. 10% dribble success rate, 1 shot on target, 6.5. Fine. All of which very much doable. Call for this from the cross, Palacios in. I can't get there, it will fall. And it's Pacheco. Thinks he's given a free kick, not a penalty there. She has, unfortunately. 1-0 up against Spurs, though. Always love beating Tottenham. Gavi goes short to Orellana. He was at Celta Vigo, I think, Orellana. Unless that was in another save at some point in the history of my content creation. Yves Bissouma, Manor Solomon. Got a lead to defend here. Bremer steps in well. Or finds Zakarian, who gets destroyed by Orellana. And that will be a free kick for us, thank you very much. That was... Well, he did a stand tackle that then became a slide tackle. Either way, he didn't get the bloody ball. Nice. Pacheco, Trincao. Not so well done there, Mr. Trincao. And Tammy Abraham doesn't equalise. Ramiro will be a very good goalkeeper between the sticks. Proving so. Trincao off for Kubo. Tammy Abraham off for insert substitute player. It's Valise, whoever that is. That's off the post somehow. And Tottenham haven't equalised. We make a change now again. Edgar on for Pacheco at the back for us. Solomon's short from the corner. I don't know how it didn't end up in the back of the net a moment ago. Here's Amari. Marino against his former team. Unsuccessful. Keeps, you have it. I'm scared. Oh, it's Jorginho. Another Patreon player at Tottenham. 2 Patreon players at Spurs then. Jorginho's a cam, but I think being utilised in this Tottenham side right now as a CDM. Zakarian, I'll call for the through ball. And he will find me, actually, and I might get away here. Getting closed down quickly, so we'll go for goal. Straight down the throat of the keeper. Was trying to find a corner there, and unfortunately couldn't. But my first shot of this game, had one against Villa, didn't go in. Had one against Spurs, didn't go in. It's Tamar Lamarck, and he squeezed that through to me now. I just drifted offside as the Tottenham defence stepped. Takafusa Kubo could look for me here. Does find a lovely ball through to Zakarian. Trying to position myself in a position where he can get to me. Or doesn't need me. Seaman makes the save. Good tip over the top. Header at the back post was well won, but also well stopped. That's headed my way. I've won it. Off the bar and over. No second goal. Is it Seaman? It would be Simon, wouldn't it? E-I, not I-E. That would be Simon, or... yeah, like Heidenheim. It would be Simon, actually, not Seaman. Takafusa Kubo, I'll call for the through ball. He's played me. Dropped the shoulder on the defender. And he tried to take it on his right, not his left. We won't get the shot away before the defender steps in. If I had have done, my match rating might have improved. If I'd have scored my header, my match rating might have improved. Done neither of the above. And we'll get a 5.5. I feel like, arguably, I actually played better in that game than I did the last one. Sociedad fans rather audibly are very happy with the win against Spurs, so we'll take it. Up next for us is Inter Milan, but at the moment I'm not really forcing my way into that starting lineup, am I? Yet 2 of 3 accomplishments, so it wasn't terrible. I mean, it was terrible in terms of actual ability and... well, I mean, I don't think that was a 5.5 rate. I had a couple of good chances. Hit the bar, forced the save out of the keeper. Albeit it wasn't a very difficult save for him, but forced the save out of the keeper nonetheless. I'll commit to improving. But actually, I think that was more of a 6.5 than a 5.5. And the last one was probably more of a 5.5 than it was a 6.5. Alright, it's taken a notch up. Our first recommended club is AC Milan. We'll lower that to the highest possible wage I can get without having to actually achieve much more. Okay, hang on, no. I've just seen that says bicycle kick goals and win the golden boot. Thankfully, they are optional objectives. Also, we'll go for the headed passes and fancy goals first. Christ. It would be a hell of a wage cut, though. 102 grand to 45. But AC Milan would be interested in me. Maybe those of you that might have said someone like AC Milan for a target team can now pick someone else. AC Milan, by the way. Right, Inter Milan is the team we play next then. Skip and play. Again at striker. Again for Artur Cabral. Again at 0-0 in the 63rd-ish minute. Anyone that we know in there? Shutalo at right back. Bastoni at centre back. Brown at left back might be Patreon player. In fact, it's probably Brown at left mid, isn't it? Because they'll play a 3-back. And then Yeremy Pino is in their front line as well. Presume that's Harvey Barnes up top. And then Long up top alongside it. Can't be Shane Long, surely. It's not going to be Shane Long at Inter Milan, is it? But it's someone Long. And I'm not sure who, because I can't check, because I'm only a sub. But I'm coming on then in the 63rd minute again. 1 goal involvement. Okay, they've stepped it up a little bit. Go for the pass in the opponent's half. If I play well here, we can get a start for our first La Liga game. If I don't play well, it will be a substitute appearance for our first La Liga game. Unai Simon has gone to Liverpool. Transfer confirmed, top left. That's at least a goalkeeper we won't have to play against in La Liga now. Well done, Ches. That was a great pass. So Unai Simon won't be at Bilbao, which is good news for us. Because he'll certainly be a higher rated player, wouldn't he? Yeremy Pino with the ball back to Brooks and Barnes and Anguissa and Barnes again. Brooks, Long with a shot. We will get rid of it. 18 minutes to go here. I've had one thing to do and I did it really badly. So I'll try and be better moving forward and get that match rating back up. I've got plenty of support here. We will utilise it. So Zakarian finds Takafusa Kubo. He could maybe try and squeeze it to me. He's gone back to Thomas Lemar. Lemar finds Zakarian. I'll make a run. Parisi loses it. So give up on all your hopes and dreams. It's not going to happen. Anguissa. Reina. Back to Anguissa. Reina. Back to Anguissa. Reina. And away. Yes. I've not been wowed by Sociedad yet. But we have had 3 very difficult opponents, to be completely honest. And we also haven't started a full-strength side once either. So I won't get too carried away in the negative. And we obviously can't get too carried away in the positive, because I've not done anything yet. So we will be on the bench for our first La Liga game. We will have that in today's episode. Don't think we're deserving of getting a first-team spot at the moment, do you? Oyarzabal on for Kubo. 9 minutes to go. I'm on a 5.0, and quite frankly, at least match rating-wise... Oh, that was terrible, Ches. Christ, I thought I'd put more power on that than that. Quite frankly, so far, match rating-wise, I am getting worse and worse and worse. The only way is up. But if you're going to perform badly, do it in pre-season, and then when it actually matters, then turn up. That will be our plan. 4.8! Oh, God. Reina, flick, Barnes, saved by Ramiro, and no corner. Nice. Helped on its way to me. Oh, getting chopped is what's happened, but I found Tomiyasu. Oh, brilliant. Lovely cross. Excellent header. Well stopped by the goalkeeper. Werner in goal, not Timo. But who is Inter's goalkeeper, actually? Because it was Andre Onana, and obviously he's at Manchester United now. It used to be Same Handanovic. I can't say as I'd be able to tell you off the top of my head who Inter Milan's goalkeeper is in real life, actually, now. Julio Cesar, it used to be. Twitch chat informs me it's Jan Sommer, the former, I want to say, Mönchengladbach goalkeeper. It's a 0-0 draw here against Inter Milan. Again, my own personal performance not spectacular. So we will head into the first game of the La Liga season on the back of a particularly poor personal showing in pre-season. But, and it has gotten worse and worse and worse. As we say, the only way is up from here, isn't it? Unless, of course, for the full month, we end ourselves with a really bad average rating, in which case, actually, we might end up going backwards and removing skill points. And in fact, we will be doing that. That was the month. That's how it all panned out. Average rating of 5.7. We are taking 2 attribute points off my guy. Where we do that, I don't know. Where did I not perform in that last pre-season? Basically, in my passing. So I will take 1 off there. Was that 2? That was 2. So I take those off there. Long passing and short passing down, because that was the area where I showed my weakness. And it's a long way to the first game of the league season against Deportivo Alaves away. So certainly, with the way that manager favour has fallen, I will train to try and get myself as close as I can to the starting lineup. But it will be subs bench only here against Deportivo Alaves. All of the usual new season activities here, starring a docu-series, etc, etc. Become a Beats ambassador for the 24th time. Publish an autobiography. To be fair, we are well travelled, and it would probably be a good read, wouldn't it, an autobiography by this point in a career. Low match performance. Thank everyone for their support, and they know that I shall do my utmost to be better next time around. Still just Milan and Getafe for now. And let's go and see what's happening then on match day number 1 in La Liga. Nico Jackson started, didn't score. Bremer and Zakarian did, so at least we look like we're going to get 3 points on La Liga opening day. Can I help us improve yet further still? Oh, hello La Liga graphics. Look at that. An assist, 2 shots on target. Let's be honest, the most important thing for me is the 6.5. Nice to see some new graphics. I've not seen these La Liga graphics before, actually. They must have updated them for FC 24. Of course, EA Sports now the title sponsor for La Liga, as they are for the Premier League as well. It's just that in real life, it's not called the EA Sports Premier League, whereas it is called La Liga Hypermotion. They do directly name the league after something EA Sports related in Spain, whereas it's just a silent name for the Premier League. First shot in La Liga is wide of the target on my left foot, but at least we're already 2-0 up, so it's not going to cost us too much, we hope. Wilkins? Who the balls is Wilkins? Miguel. Blanco. Wilkins makes me think of Higgins from our time at Salzburg. Akbar. Lovely ball. Picked off, though. Ebisele to Zakarian. To me. I'll go back to him. And I'll go again. Call for the through ball. And he's played me in down the line. Nope. Not fancying that. Here's Curtis Jones, though. He fancies playing in Lloydis, who hits the bar. And Kubo can't get to the following header. Very nearly. Oh, still not. 3-0 yet. Palacios forward. Lloydis. Zakarian. Takafusa Kubo. Option out wide. Zakarian. Severa with the save. Would have expected my teammate to score there. Certainly. Should have been 3-0. Corner will come in. I'm on the near post. It's headed my way. I did win the first header. I didn't win the second, despite jumping higher for that one than I did the first. Zakarian delivers across. It's cleared away. Will it be recovered by a teammate? It will. Bremer to Palacios. Option out wide there for Palacios, which he should now use. He doesn't. Back to Pacheco. Pacheco could come through this gap to me. Palacios will come through this gap to me. And my shot's blocked well by a defender. Opened up a little bit for me there. Felt like I... Oh, free kick for sure. Now then, do I take free kicks here? No. Number 12. Zakarian does. Might be because it's not a shooting opportunity. He hasn't gone for goal. Piontkowski wins the header. Zakarian wins the next. Was on target. Won't go in. It's actually quite hard at a glance to read the clock top left, isn't it? But it is now the 81st minute. But there is certainly still time to grab another goal in this game. Nice. Wilkins. Nice. Ah, everything so far blocked by a defender or a goalkeeper. Trying my best to get a goal here. I'm told by my live chat the reason I didn't take the free kick is because I was substituted onto the pitch. So I presume that means that if I start a game, I will get to take free kicks. Another shot taken, another shot blocked. How many times are we going to say that before we actually score our first goal for our new club? Potentially one more. Well claimed by the keeper. Guevara. Nice through ball to Miguel. Forgot the ball. Panicelli picks it up again. Guevara. Blanco. Blanco still. Miguel. Bremer steps in. Highest rated player at the club. Proving it. Hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves to be the highest rated player at the club by the end of the season. With all of the skill points we'll be able to add on because we're going to have a record-breaking season, aren't we, everyone? Yes, that's the plan. It hasn't started yet, but by the end of the season, we certainly hope to be better than we have been at the beginning. It's fine. I'm under absolutely no doubts that we have the quality to perform at this level. We haven't yet properly done it at a high level, have we? Domestically. We've won the Polish League. We've won the Austrian League. But Serie A was tough. And La Liga I expect to be just as tough. But we're in a better position now. Oh, as he heads wide. To make a better impact now that we're higher rated. I hope, anyway. Oh, one back. Spin the man from the edge of the box. Stop blocking all my shots, you bumholes. Still 2-0 in the 90th minute. Won it back. Not won it back. Not won it back. Panicelli. Final whistle should probably go, to be completely honest. But they will get the chance to keep this attack going. When the referee does. Finally, blow that whistle. I really do like these new graphics. It's just nice to have something fresh, isn't it, in that regard? So, a win on opening day of the La Liga season. I actually did quite a bit in that game. I had a number of efforts, but unfortunately, none of them went in. Shots with my right foot, shots with my left foot, shots with my head. Saved, blocked, or wide. But certainly, well, Jesus. 8 chances in just 27 minutes. That bodes well. Match rating goes up +5 from that. I think I made enough of an impact there to warrant training before the next game and getting it a little bit closer. Victory in the derby. Real Sociedad versus Deportivo Alaves is a derby? I wasn't aware of that. Not that I'd really be able to tell you who Real Sociedad's local rivals were. I would have thought it would have been Bilbao, because they're both in the Basque region in Spain. It's Valencia at home in the next game, but that will come in the next episode. Do we have? Yeah, the Real Arena. We do have our own grounding game, which is great. A number of La Liga stadiums are in FC. I've got skill points I can add on at the end of the month if I'm good enough. I've got my 3-headed passes already, so we're well on the way to getting a Real Sociedad contract extension. But AC Milan gonna have to be a little bit better. Regardless, welcome to Season 6. Welcome to our new club. We sit 7th in the league after 1 game, but should we win it, we could go joint top. We certainly hope to go joint top. Join me in the next one tomorrow, where we'll start with Valencia. I'll see you then.